They laughed when she walked into the briefing room without saying a word. They laughed even harder when she sat in the back corner, eyes down, hands folded. But nobody was laughing 3 days later when she became the only soldier in Delta Force history to neutralize a target at 2,147 meters in complete darkness during a sandstorm. Before we continue, drop a comment below and tell us which city or country you're watching this from. Her name was Sergeant First Class Kira Ashford, 29 years old, from the forgotten corners of rural Wyoming where the wind speaks louder than people do. Her father, a quiet ranch hand, taught her that silence wasn't weakness, but the sharpest tool a person could wield. He never raised his voice, not when the bank took their land, not even when her mother left for a life in Denver. He just nodded, tightened his jaw, and kept working. Kira learned early that actions carved truth into the world in ways that words never could. When she was 16, her father died in his sleep. She found him in the morning, still and cold. She didn't cry. She simply closed his eyes and made the arrangements. People whispered that she was heartless. They were wrong. She felt everything. She just refused to perform her grief for an audience that never cared when he was alive. At 18, Kira enlisted in the U.S. Army. Basic training was supposed to break recruits, but for Kira it was just Tuesday. She excelled at every challenge, but her quiet demeanor unsettled her drill sergeants. While others screamed through obstacle courses, Kira moved with steady, quiet precision. Her silence became legendary, then intimidating. Other soldiers called her Ghost, not for her stealth, but because she seemed to exist on a different frequency. She didn't care about the nickname. She cared about marksmanship. The first time she held an M4 carbine, something just clicked. On the range, she was patient, her breathing slow, her groupings impossibly tight. Her instructor, a grizzled sergeant, saw her potential and recommended her for sniper school. The U.S. Army Sniper Course has a 70% attrition rate. It's designed to filter out everyone except the most disciplined and mentally resilient. Kira arrived to find a group of experienced infantrymen who were convinced she didn't belong. The lead instructor, a hard-eyed staff sergeant named Crow, made it his mission to break her. He gave her the worst assignments, the longest watches, the most brutal critiques. He was waiting for her to snap. She never did. When ordered to lie in a freezing creek bed for 6 hours, she did it without comment. It drove him insane. She'd learned long ago that giving people emotional ammunition was the fastest way to lose a fight. One night in the barracks, a corporal named Dietrich started ranting about how